Nebukadnezar tiemba. Agama humadiano. Oye mere madiano. Oye mere madiano. Egugina tomato. Abamako nevere. Abamako ngebo judae. This morning I want to talk to you. I want to talk to me about having God in the process, having God with you in that challenge, having God with you in that situation. Let it feel as though that challenge was thrown to one person, but there are two people handling it. Recently I was speaking to a friend because 2022 has been so tough. Not just for me, but people around the whole world. If we should come together and ask of God one help, one request, many of us would unanimously say, God, please compensate me for 2022 because it has been tough. It has been tough on all fronts. And many of us, we have had a very troubling 2022. And then he said to me that, Francesca, yes, the problems and the challenges might be so... It might feel as though they're actually tailgating you, that they're close marking you. And every time you wake up, and when there seems to be like a breathing space, and they pop in and they try to mess things up, and just go, yes, your problem might seem to be closer. But no matter how close your problem is, God is closer. No matter how close your problem is, God is closer than your challenges. And then I started to talk to God about, that God, I know you are closer. Thank you for being closer than my problems. And then I was praying last night and I asked God that I want to sleep, and I want to sleep as though I slept in the arm of my Father. I want to wake up with something that I know I got from you. And when I woke up this morning, he put a song in my mouth, though in Igbo, which is what I'm playing in my background. And there was one particular line that really got me there. I think it was sung for about 2 minutes or so. It's about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. When the king or the ruler has asked that they be thrown into the den of fire, into the well of fire. And there were 4 people instead of 3. And he was dazed. He was confused. He was perplexed. Oh, are they 4 persons? Why are they 4 persons? I have asked you to throw in 3 persons. Oh, we threw in 3 persons. Yes, we threw in 3 persons. We fired that challenge to 3 persons. That firing dart, we have fired it to 1 person. That financial dilemma, we have fired it to 1 person. That heartache, that health challenge, that academic struggle, we have fired it to 1 person. All of these are arrows. All of these are den of fire. All of these are well of fire. Whatever your fire is, whatever your well of fire is, whatever your den of fire is, whatever it is that you are going through, that it looks as though it was fire to just you. It looks as though your challenges are just tailgating you. They are closer, getting closer every single day. It looks as though they have actually intentionally pinpointed you to be their target every single day. But you know what? No matter how close that problem is, God is closer. He is even the closest person you can imagine, that is closer than your close problems, than your close challenges, because that is why he's there to block them from hurting you even more, even deeper than you can imagine. God is working in the process. He is working in the background. He is helping you out. You just have to believe it, and you have to speak it, and you have to say it as though you believe it, because that is what the devil does not want you to do. He doesn't want you to acknowledge, to believe, to confirm that God is working in the background, that God is working in the process. Why? Because he fired you to just 1 person, and he can see 2 people in that den of fire. He can see 2 people in that well of fire. That is why you have to open your mouth and say it and speak of though you know that God is in it with with you, because in the end, victory belongs to you, because victory belongs to Jesus. You have to believe it. You have to say it. You have to speak it. Make sure that there are two persons in that challenge. Make sure there are two persons going through that problems. Make sure there are two persons going through that tough time. And the other person had better not be human. It had better be God, the sovereign King, the greatest phenomenon that has ever crossed the horizon of this world, the Son of God, the mighty one, the sovereign. It better be him with you in that challenge, because that is the only way you can win the battle. Because the devil thought they have thrown that firing down, they have fired that arrow to just one person. But you have to shock the devil and let the devil know that yes, you have done it to one person, but there are two in it. And the second is not man. He is sovereign. He is the one who conquered death all by himself, the one who went to hell and won the battle and went to heaven and sit like a king that he is. That is the God who gave you victory, the God who has given you everything. And he is just telling you, can't you see me? I am in this challenge with you. There are two of us in this challenge. No matter what you are going through today, this morning, you're singing to the choir, because we are all going through the same stuff. Doesn't matter the category, the levels, it is challenge, it is challenge. It is called problem, it is called problem. The mighty, the high, the rich, the low, whatever. However you can qualify yourself. We all go through the same thing, and it's all called challenge, problem, situations. But no matter what, you must understand that there gotta be two persons going through that. And the other person had better not be human. It had better be God. It had better the one who created you, who still loves you, who still loves to fight for you, who is actually fighting for you, the one who is winning this battle for you, the one who has allowed it so that he can reform you, can transform you into the person that he has created you to be. You better speak to the devil to let him know that yes, he has challenged one person, but there are two persons now